Hey man, these phones be doing some weird shit. Like right before I push record, before the camera caught me in focus, shit had me looking like 20 years older, like a zombie version of myself. What kind of weird shit is these facial recognition software is doing that's embedded in these damn phones, man? I see that shit, y'all ain't slick. Hey, but look, sometimes I just talk to my phone because I be inspired in the moment. And if I don't speak on it, sometimes I lose that inspiration. So I capture these moments for my future self. If something in this video touches you, that's even better. I'll say to you, peace and power and light to the people. Peace to the ones before us and the ones that's coming after us. Check it out. So in the regards to nation building, I just had this thought. Because I believe that it ain't no damn righteousness in this damn society we live in. The only righteousness I could think of is firefighters. So if you disagree with that, I'm open to discuss it, but I'm just telling you what I see. Teachers in schools is whack. Doctors in hospitals is whack. Things like the CDC, lawyers, judges, politicians, all the shit that's supposed to be the most revered positions in our society. This shit is whack. Maybe engineers are legit too, because they build shit. I'll give it to engineers and firefighters. People that caretakers and stuff like that too. But y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. A lot of this shit is corrupt. Let's be honest. Even if you think you're doing good, a lot of the times the people that's on top of you and controlling the narrative or the culture of the company that's all for profit is not for the best interest of the people. So you may be as an individual, but the entity that you work for is not. And that's my problem. When it comes to nation building, we as a righteous people, because usually I talk to my people, my black people, but come on, man, no race is all righteous, no race is all bad. So I'm going to just talk to the righteous people instead of determine this conversation by race. But especially for us black people, because we don't have countries that we come from, or we do, obviously, but we don't know our history because it's been stolen, switched around, and we've been given a new identity and a new face, and we run with that one. So since we don't have a homeland or a motherland, nation building is more important for us, because this is the thought I just had. The reason why me as a great mind didn't become the engineer that my mother wanted me to is because I didn't see anything in this society that I deemed spending my time in school to build up their society. I didn't see my purpose in that. But if you're building a nation for yourself, there's much more purpose in that. And what I mean by that is, scientists are bought out, and they're the reason why a lot of us are sick, and they hide the real health things that our body can overcome on our own. The real science and secrets of the human anatomy, this beautiful vessel that we have, the best damn technology on this planet, as far as I'm concerned, is the human heart, the human mind, the human chakras, the human creative capabilities. So with that being said, if I knew as a young person that I was nation building, I would have took more time to maybe become a scientist, took more time to maybe become an engineer, because I'd have known I'm building it for me, for righteousness, for my people. So I could study the shit that I think is a lie that these scientists is doing. That's why I should have became a scientist. So I could double check these scientists that I believe is hurting my people and not doing right by us. So I could double check these doctors that I believe is hurting my people and not doing right by us. But hell, who knows? If I'd have went that route and opened my goddamn mouth, maybe they'd have blown my motherfucking head off. So maybe it's a reason why I didn't go that route. But in the future, we got to teach our young people about nation building, so they can have a purpose bigger than themselves, bigger than this stupid ass society we live in. And no disrespect to the ancestors that helped us coalesce and build some of these freedoms and some of these opportunities that we do have, because I'm thankful. But at the same time, we ain't serving the higher purpose of humanity right now. We serving our lower purpose. We keeping most of humanity deaf, dumb, and blind in servitude. And that's just the bottom line. Fucking prisons are servitude, slavery. These sweatshops around the world, slavery. Child sex trafficking, slavery. And we could go on and fucking on. So let's not pretend, oh, we're so advanced and we come so far in technology, this and yeah, nigga, shut the fuck up. History is there to give us context, man. And the context of history just tells me that, motherfucker, we ain't advanced nothing. How you gonna consider yourself advanced when the majority of the people is suffering and a very small few is controlling? That ain't the best that we all have to offer as humanity. They got y'all thinking they doing this to keep you safe, and so there could be control and no chaos. And our dumbasses just go along with this shit. Oh yes, sir. Let me go to work, sir. I'm getting off of that paradigm. I'm changing this narrative for the next ones. Miss me with this bullshit. My soul knew from the jump like this wasn't for me. But what I'm saying is it didn't have the right purpose. Like, yeah, you right, Buck. But this is why you gonna do this. Because one day your people gonna need a scientist. Your people gonna need a doctor. Your people gonna need a lawyer. And some of us probably did understand that, and maybe it was just missed on me. You know? So I'm not blaming nobody, but let's build, man. I love y'all. I ain't gonna keep going. I got a podcast. It's called Kush, Kush, and A-N-D, Chemtrails, Chemtrails, Kush and Chemtrails. So we get nice and mentally stimulated, and then we blow your top off with the stuff we talking about. So if you get mad or you love it, share it, like it. Even if you don't like it, leave a comment, thumbs down, thumbs up. I don't give a fuck. Hit the notification button so you know when we coming on. Subscribe and tell a friend. All right, let's build. I love y'all. Peace. Buck Ballsy, bitch.